piece will stretch, okay? All right, so this direction, try that again. See if you can put them on a 10-meter circle, and then show the chest to the inside of the circle. And all I'm saying is like, yeah, really, toes, haunches, everything goes outside. Yeah, yeah. See if you can, even if you tap the butt a little, tap, tap. Show me the chest. So like if I were to stop the front end, there you go. Okay? All right? And see how he starts stretching. I mean, also, this is just move him laterally so he can stretch longitudinally. Okay? And again, just start again. But you self-felt. All I did is I kind of stop the front end a little. You stop the front end of the forward. All right, show the chest. Go one walk forward. Get a couple lateral, really lateral sideways. Show me the chest. Good. One. There it is, and walk forward. Good. All right. So all we're doing is encouraging you guys a little longer in the frame, right? Good.
Oh, I love that.
Very good. I mean, just when a horse is stuck, you got to say, "Hey, you're stuck." You know, and he's got to figure out. He's like, "Oh, you're right." I mean, that whole thing I do with the neck is like, "Hey, you know, you're stuck right here," and then he's like, "Oh yeah," and then he stretches down. So you're saying you're kind of stuck laterally. So you send him laterally and you leave him alone. Good. See now he's kind of like stretchy, right?
Yeah.
Good. Which this is lovely. I mean, we'll take this, right?
Oh, yeah.
Good. But I mean, I'm just, like, I refuse to think I can't get a horse to stretch on the lunge line. You know what I mean? Because I'll be like, loose. And it's got to be their decision, you know, without any contractions. Because you want a horse to figure out on their own, oh, wow, this one's pretty darn good when I stretch it a lot. Okay? Good. See there. Very good. Your arms just stay totally relaxed when he's like that. Doesn't mean you throw away the contact. It just means you're careful that there's not tension in your elbows or your shoulders. Whatever. All right. Do you want to? Huh?
I think myself getting tight because my hips hurt.
That's good. So, yeah, your gauge on that. And that's why I'm saying, like, you don't want to have your CP push you this way with him, because he's already kind of pushed you this way. Yeah. You want to be like, ah, we're going back and forth, and yeah, so that you encourage that long, low stride where things swing. Like I'd be thrilled with the walk that was all the time like that. I mean, he's not particularly built to go around like that because he's kind of you know, from that. Let's change direction. Now. Good. There you go. But use that like lateral, hey, move your rib cage, move your spine to kind of help this. This walk would be thrown, right?
Yeah.
Good. I mean, this is the all, and I always have in my mind, go get the bit. And that's what I like. Go get the bit. And he's going to get the bit. You know, we don't get the bit and bring it back and say, here it is. We say, go get it. And it's what he's doing right now. That's all right. You want to see what he looks like at the track? Just to say, like that. Great. We did this all day long, right? Super duper. You just breathe. You say, like, but I mean, his walk's better. Don't you think? It's like,
It's swinging.
yeah, it's swinging more, exactly. It's not just swinging if he's going around like a camel.
Right.
Good. Yeah, so you're not, I mean, that's one that's the thing, when they're at all off, there's so much you can do with the walk that is, you know, beneficial. So thankfully, you're the kind of rider that has the patience to do that kind of stuff. There, see, I mean, like, I love that. I love that. Huh? What'd you say?
Squirrel.
Squirrel?
Yeah. Like an up. Have you seen up?
No.
Oh, okay.
ADHD.
Yeah.
Change direction again. Oh, got it, yeah. Change direction again. But, so now just see, and like that whole, that turn on the forehand thing didn't look pretty at first, right? You know, we did a couple steps and he was kind of like, nah. But, you know, go ahead, if it doesn't look pretty, it's just a tool. So try it, see if you can put them on a 10-meter circle. how that eventually can be turned into P-off?
Yeah.
Because I guess because it ends up being laterally wobbly, then ends up being P-off. All right, so 10-meter circle, don't let your hips lock. And don't, remember, we're not pushing anything. Like if we push, he's gonna resist against it. We're receiving. Yeah, good. All right, so let's see if we can up the ante, send him a little, I'm gonna just help. A little, yep, there it is. Yep, try this one more. Yep, good, and then send him, yeah, good. Let's see, then he's like, oh, thank you. Good. And I'll show you how you can do that in hand when you get off. Because a lot of this stuff, you know, you can do it in hand.
Yeah.
Because I'd like to see him on the look. Does he stretch at all on his own on the lunge line?
It feels like it.
Okay. I think we can change that. I mean, because you just want that to be his go-to place.
Yeah.
Go ahead and change direction. This is lovely. For Malachi, if Malachi's not stretching on the lunge, he is off. Like something hurts.
Yeah.
I mean, that to me is mine. And the thing is, if they don't stretch their top line, they're gonna be jamming their joints. So using their back muscles protects his hops. You know, if he's going around like this, he's hurting joints. Whereas if he's stretching his top line and using his belly, you're gonna have longevity in his joints. Smaller circle to the left now, and watch your hips. You're gonna be like butter. You want to pretend that his back is swinging to the outside. And you might even just tickle the rib cage behind your leg a little, just to, yeah, exactly. Right, there you go. So, you know, the whip, he's good about whip, so don't let the leg become something he ignores because it's there all the time. Keep that in mind too. We want to use it our age and then leave him alone. We don't want to be, you know, good. Yeah, so you're thinking to yourself on this 10-meter circle that you're stretching the outside of his body, right? Like the whole outside. So then when we do that little turn the forehand, then we're like kind of up the ante. See if you can kind of stop the front end, stop the shoulder a little, and do a little kind of turn on the forehand. Yep. Yeah, send it forward. Exactly. Now that was great, right?
Yeah.
All by yourself.
All by myself.
All by yourself.
Yay.
But I mean, this is a great walk, right? I mean, now I feel like he's a chilled out guy. He's not like, yeah, this is better. All right, do you want to see what happens at the trot? We'll see where he's at.
See what happens with the shot. The front bouncing.
Well, I meant more for the lameness. Because actually, I've never seen you ride them. I've only seen still pictures. And they're great. Usually you're going over something. All right, so don't grip with your left knee. And you're kind of nagging with your legs, right? So don't grip with your left knee again. Let your weight go down to your heel. And if he's not going forward enough, give him, you know, a kick or a tap. But don't nag every stride. It's a big, strong, forward-thinking thoroughbred. Change direction. Well, it's certainly relaxed. Good. It actually looks better soundness, don't you think? It's not really. Yeah, good. All right. So, don't let him look to the outside. Shorten your range just a little bit. You can play around with this. Kind of the same thing goes here. That, why don't we try spiraling in and leg moving out? Don't let him look to the outside. So, yeah, there you go. Even if you got to, you know, like, don't leave your right hand crossed over the left side of the neck. Thank you. Keep your right hand on the right side of the neck. If you need to guide left, do so. But he's not to, like, just lean on that right shoulder. So if you need to touch the right shoulder a little with him if you can. But, yeah, but keep it, see, then he's falling in, so you need to guide out with your left hand. So, unless, were you bringing him in? But that's what he's spiraling, sorry. I lost my train of thought. But I don't like how he's bracing the left side of his neck, so that's a good thing, right? You say, yay, good boy, whenever he clears his nose like that. Show your left leg. Have him flex to the left. Actually not, he's not flexed to the left. So step into your right strut. Keep flex to the, I'm sorry, I said left. Gosh, I'm dyslexic. Thank you for listening to me. Flex to the right. Sorry. There we go. He's not flexed inside. Keep your right hand on the right side of the neck. There we go. That's it. And if you need to have your left hand, when I do mean left hand, why? To keep his shoulders out. Just think that your hands are telling him where his shoulders are going, not where his head's going, okay? So your hands are on the handlebars and they steer the shoulders, not the head. So we know he can look way to the left and go right.
Right.
Okay? But there you go, good. And then watch if you don't grip with your right knee. Yeah, there you go. Really weight the inside stroke. And don't be afraid to have your left hand wide. Again, he's getting a little locked at the base of his neck. Keep him looking to the inside, just there, and then soft. Good, good. All right, change direction, good. Good. So your hands keep the base of his neck in the center of his chest, okay? So, and your hands tell the shoulders where they're going. Good. So this direction, you're not going to grip with your left knee because, there you go. So let your left leg be the anchor. Good. So we're going to the left. Same thing applies. So if you feel like when I use your inside brace, if he falls in, don't be afraid to have your right hand a little wide because you're just telling him to where the shoulders are supposed to be. Good. And I love your very good. Very good. That's it. And this is my impression of this one is he just has to figure it out. Because right now he's like, you want me here, you want me there, you want me here, you want me there. And you just got to be like steady Eddie and be like, I want you right here, and he's going to figure it out. But if we, follow him everywhere, he's not going to go. So you've got to be like a little wind-up doll that he conforms to. Now you could probably shorten the reins like an inch so that he has a little more to figure out. There you go. Just keep your hands right there by the withers. Good. And I would ride like this until he figured it out. Good. And watch your left knee.
This is why I love lessons.
There you go. Good. Do you want to be like your inside leg needs to be the anchor. Your inside leg's got to be what he bends his rib cage that we want him to learn how to bend around. So don't shorten your left leg. Really step into the inside leg. Make sure your inside knee's not blocking the inside shoulder from coming around. So now, shorten your reins another inch. Think to yourself, it might be a little ugly. Now you're going to try to show me his chest a little on the 20-meter circle. Okay? But he's not going to come in, right? That's it. That's it. And then back to the 20-meter circle. Okay? So it might be ugly for a little bit. You're gonna try to really, because what is bending? Bending is shoulder in in the front, punches in the back. Okay? So you're kind of going to do a shoulder in on the 20-meter circle. So turn your upper body, stop the front end a little. Yep. Even more. You can just make it ugly for a second. That's it. And then go forward. Yeah. Go forward. Okay. Good. That's it. Let's try that the other way. Change direction. Good boy. But like all that, you go down, go up. You just don't react. The nice thing is, he's not spewing forward or slowing down. He's staying steady at it. He's just trying to figure out what to do with his head. So going this direction, I just want you to not let him brace that, right here at the base of his neck. So you got to keep him ever so slightly flexed to the inside. And if he flexes right and falls right, you just guide left because you're telling the shoulders to stay on the circle. And this is not application. And what I like about the guiding, it's not pulling. The energy doesn't ever change. I'm not bringing it back. I'm always keeping my hands out in front of me. But I'm telling the shoulders are good. Now watch with the inside ring that you don't give him something hanging. So if you're flexing to the right and you feel like he just leans on it, make sure your fingers stay quietly. So that he doesn't have this solid thing that he's can brace on. That's lovely. Breathing, very good. 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 What I like about this trot is sometimes when you gets forward and flat, he flips his feet. We don't want flipping feet. That's also not gonna keep force sound, right? So, good. Good, you're steady, Eddie. Very nice. Well, let's raise it any longer then, because we want him to figure it out. He's not gonna figure it out if we're not steady, Eddie. So the reins stay the same length. If not, maybe a bit shorter. Just let your arms stay relaxed, right? Good. Good. That's it. See if you can show me. Very nice. His chest a couple times this time. Just, yep. Yep, and then walk. Yeah, good. And you might, when you set him forward, keep the outside rein and just like rub his neck with the inside hand without letting the reins go out of your hands. Do you know what I'm saying? So like, you set him sideways, and then you just, rub his neck with your right hand without letting the reins get longer. Like, you have a little tendency to be, you're so kind. Sometimes you're a little too kind, and the reins get too long. Good. Now see if you can send them just now this length of rein. Keep your fingers closed. Send them just a little forward. Just ever so slightly, and then make sure you're not hacking with your legs. Yeah. Yep. Good. Good. And just be steady, Eddie. Keep your fingers closed. Let him just figure it out. All good. 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 Now, one thing I would do with him while he's doing that is maybe let's try. This is going to sound counterproductive. That's good, right? He's licking and chewing. Glue. Good. What you doing a 3-loop circle? This energy, no less top than this. Don't you dare let those reins go out of your hand. Those reins don't have any notches on them, do they? They're not braided reins?
No.
You need to put braided reins on. Something where you can say, I was started on braid number 3 and now I'm on the last braid, right? Because he's going to be tricky about getting those reins out of your hands.
I need rainbow reins.
Huh?
I need rainbow reins.
No, I hate those. I hate rubber reins. But like, you know what I'm talking about, braided reins, so that like you'll put your thumb on the 3rd notch, and then you'll realize later in the ride that next thing you know you're past the brakes or whatever, because you kind of need that so that you know where you began and you ended. Good. Because I mean, I kind of feel like you could shorten your reins just a little, as long as your arms stay relaxed and you just talk to them with your fingers and your wrists. Good. And that's like, I wouldn't worry, all that I wouldn't worry about. He's just figuring it out. The nice thing is he's always kind of reaching. He's not back behind the contact. He's just trying to figure out what muscles he's supposed to do. Now, straight ahead. Like, that doesn't bother me at all. No. I just feel like this is a horse trying to figure it out. So you gotta be like, I'm here, and you don't conform to him. Now that being said, that's why I think you need brace for the race, because he's gonna be like, next thing you know, he's got 4 inches of rein, and you're not gonna have a clue that he took it because he's doing this, right? And you just wanna have your fingers closed in the rein, and you just ride. Good. Yep. Good. And see, he's licking and chewing. Yeah, good. Good. And yeah, exactly. All right, so go ahead and walk. You understand what I'm saying though, because he's clever enough and smart enough that he's going to do this all day, so next thing you know, you've got 10 inches of brain. Go down and walk. Oh boy. Very nice. Well, I'm glad to see he worked out of the whatever it was.
Yeah, same.
Good. Yeah, I just like the, and you're so kind with your